For a side-lying shoulder internal rotation, PAILS and rails, we're going to come into what is often called a sleeper stretch position of the shoulder. Now, to do this, we're going to be very particular on how we set up. I'm going to pull my shoulder forward from the body, so I'm protracting my shoulder blade, allowing that shoulder to come forward and really lock in to this stretch. So as I set up, I'm going to almost lean forward and then lean and pull back into that stretch. So my shoulder's pulled forward, scap is protracted. Comfortable position here. I personally like to stack my feet if it's more comfortable to do this. If you have a pillow, whatever feels comfortable for you. My now top hand is going to passively move my bottom arm into a stretch of an internal rotation. Now, this will be dictated by you. You might get to hear and feel that passive stretch in the shoulder itself. We stay there. If you want a pillow for your head, you can do that as well, right? But I'm passively using my left hand here to move my right into my first step of a PAILS rails, which is a 2-minute passive stretch. We want the elbow to be right out from the shoulder, and I simply hold. Again, if it's any different than 2 minutes, that time will be dictated in your program. Following the 2 minutes, you're going to perform the PAILS contraction first. Those are progressive. So for this one specifically, we're going to try and push against my left hand, which is going to stay steady. I'm going to try and move my arm this way. Okay, so I'm unrotating, externally rotating my arm. So I'm pushing against again with whatever's here. It doesn't have to be heavy. We're just pushing against my hand, holding for the time allotted. When that's done, I'm trying to pull my hand actively away from my right hand, away from my left, right? So again, if I did this right, I might not have much movement, but I'm going to try and pull it away. Once that ends, I relax again in that passive stretch I started. You can even see my hand has more movement, or my shoulder, I should say. My hands are lower now, just hanging out here, than they were when they first started. So again, start low, start slow with the percentages. They should be dictated in your program, but this isn't something where we have to go 100%. We want to make sure that shoulder feels safe as we explore and expand more ranges of motion for a side-lying shoulder internal rotation, PAILS, and rails.